Hi, I'm Shayna Galen, and I'm here to celebrate the release of my new book, The Rogue You Know. It's got kind of a tangled theme, and so I've got my Rapunzel mug that I'm drinking my water out of today. And I thought I would read an excerpt from the book. And this is a scene where the heroine, Susanna, is just returning to her library. She has gone upstairs to change clothes, and she's left the hero, Gideon, who's a thief, in the library. And when she comes back, she has kind of an unexpected surprise. She opened the door to the library soundlessly and closed it behind her. That was when she heard the growling. She turned and gasped at the sight of Gideon on the rug with a large brownish black dog standing over him. What is this? The dog watched her, baring his teeth and deepening his growl. Susanna pushed her hands onto her hips. Stop that. The dog whimpered and quieted. She cut a look at the thief. Even his dog had bad manners. Why are you lying on the floor? This is no time for playing. I'm not playing, he said, his voice sounding tense and strained. The dog growled again, and Gideon went silent. You should teach your dog some manners. He muttered something, but she couldn't hear him over the dog's growling. Sit, she ordered the dog. Hush! Obediently, it sat and stopped its noise. How are you doing that? The thief asked, backing away from the dog. Doing what? Controlling that dog. If you hadn't come in when you did, it would have ripped my throat out. He moved to stand beside her, keeping his distance from the animal. Susanna cringed at the image that statement produced in her mind. Then this isn't your dog? No, I already told you that. It started chasing me tonight and must have followed me here. It doesn't like me. He sounded so hurt, so genuinely shocked that she almost laughed. She would have laughed if it hadn't occurred to her that a strange dog was sitting just a few feet away from her. She'd always wanted a dog, but her mother had refused to allow her even that much companionship. Perhaps this was her chance to have the pet she'd always wanted. It's probably hungry, she said, moving closer to the animal. Gideon grabbed her shoulder and pulled her back. Don't get too close. It won't hurt me, she said, shrugging his hand off, although his skin was surprisingly warm. Will you, puppy? She asked. Good puppy. Sweet dog. The dog thumped its tail. We should find it something to eat. We should find a pistol and shoot it. She gave him a shocked look. Do not be ridiculous. I would not kill a dog. Yes, and I'm the daft one here. She sidled closer to the animal and held out her hand for it to smell. The dog sniffed and then licked her hand. Susanna laughed and patted the dog's head. The dog leaned into her touch, practically knocking her back in its enthusiasm. What a good dog you are, she said, scratching behind its ears. It really was filthy. Her gloved hand came away lightly dusted with grime. I don't have time to fetch you anything to eat now, but we'll get you something soon. We're not taking that thing with us, Gideon protested. Well, we can't leave it here. She peered down, glancing at the dog's underside. Her cheeks flushed a bit pink, but she had wanted to know. I mean to say, we can't leave her here. Do you think she has a name? Now she'll name it, he muttered. Susanna's cheeks heated, and she pretended she hadn't heard his foul words. I edited that for BG rating on this. She scratched the dog under her chin. How about Beauty? And that is an excerpt from The Rogue You Know. Hope you have a great day.